Island Sky Astro, a podcast that inspires the present-day visionary to live their best life. Virgo, welcome to your April horoscope, transit reading, astrology and numerology reading, and everything you need to know for April of 2023. Let's dive right into it. This month is changing so much for you guys. Like, it is a big month. And the reason I'm saying that is because whatever is unfolding during this month is actually going to change the course of this year. And by the time you get to your birthday, I feel like your life is going to look so different than what it is right now. And that's what I am definitely seeing even when I'm taking a look at your chart. I want to dive in by starting with your numerology. This month's numerology for you is number 44, which is a master number, and number 8. 44 deals with wealth, it deals with money. And we can see in your chart that that is where the focus is at. Anyway, I'm going to pop it up in just a moment. And then number 8 has to do with big, powerful choices. Okay. These are personal choices you're making right now. And even though the choices that you're making right now may not seem big, they are going to impact your life for the future. And there's a lot of abundance here in, things working in your favor, a lot of really good, fortunate things that are turning out in your favor. And I think that this is going to be so welcome because this is a breath of fresh air. This is change. This is you being able to move things finally forward the way you wanted it, because maybe the energy felt a little bit stuck. Okay. That's what I'm seeing as well. This is something we've been talking about for quite some time. Now, I want to pop up the chart so I can kind of show you what is happening this month. Here's a snapshot of the mid-month sort of chart. If you are a Virgo rising, this is going to correspond to your Virgo rising sign a little bit more accordingly. So April 3rd, Mercury enters Taurus. Where is this? This is your 9th house. This is going to open up the horizons. Travel might be on the horizon. You just connecting to new things in your life that feel like it is expanding your worldview. It is expanding even through philosophy or people that are bringing something brand new to the table that is helping you to kind of see the bigger picture when it comes to money, when it comes to also creative, projects. So you are able to kind of start focusing on that this month, and then the focus will start to grow and expand as you come into May. Now, the very first move that Mercury makes this month is the same day as it enters Taurus, it immediately starts to square Pluto at 0 degrees. And where is freaking Pluto right now? It left your 5th house and it moved into your 6th house. So this is a conversation with lifestyle changes. This is you now realizing there is new ways in which your lifestyle and the stuff that you're going to be focusing on from the day to day, it is going to change. There's a new territory incoming right now. And Pluto is giving you a little bit of a taste for it in the next 2 months, because it's going to move back into the 5th house for a moment. And then it's going to move back into the 6th house and it's going to move on from there. Now at 0 degrees, what is this conversation about? These are quality conversations in regards to a new lifestyle or a lifestyle contribution that is happening at this time, and you having to organize your life in a new way where the impacts are the larger picture. The impacts are a new value that you're bringing to your life at this time that makes you feel more productive, or as a result also creates money. Okay. This is a big theme for you guys this month. And it's just opening up the horizon for you on what's, possible. Stuff that you hadn't thought about becomes possible this month. Okay. Now the full moon in Libra is going to be a pit stop in you this month, really taking a look at what you are committing to at this time and relationship dynamics that may be a little bit still off when it comes to trusting with relationships with money, trusting sort of with the right kind of support that you're looking for, or you feeling like that you need to open up to a bigger kind of trust with the new incoming lifestyle changes that are happening at this time. So this kind of brings up that kind of a conversation. I am going to be making a full moon report in Libra, so make sure you look for that video. Now, April 11th, Venus now moves into your territory of your career, your legacy. And this is going to be really nice because all month long, Venus brings a lot of exciting conversations to your career and your career path. This can be anything, but it creates sort of a social moment here as well. So you could be experiencing a lot of, you could be going out with coworkers, you could be, at a party at work. Like there's so much that could happen here, but it brings you to connect with other people because Venus in Gemini is going to move up all the way to 22 degrees. And I love that for you guys because this is going to be a breath of fresh air. And of course, the same day, Venus trines Pluto. And so in your career house and your lifestyle house, you get this kind of validation now that there is something new that you can trust. Yeah. You can trust this new thing that's coming into your life. You can open yourself up to it. And you might even open up to some certain relationships that or interactions with people at work where you're dealing with a situation that now has like a solution to it, or you further respond in a way where you didn't expect it and you're able to kind of feel safe in this new territory. These are the types of things that could be coming up here. The other thing that I absolutely love on this day is the Sun Jupiter conjunction at 21. This is a growth period when it comes to money, sex, intimacy, and you just feeling like you can give your loyalty to this new path that will create more wealth and abundance in your life. Now, traditionally, the eighth house is also, connected to inheritance. You could be inheriting something, you could be left with like some kind of monetary thing, but sometimes that doesn't apply. Oftentimes, this has to do with you bringing your resources together with somebody else and you making something new happen, and a plan or a strategy comes out of it. Like maybe you want to buy land, maybe you want to buy a car, maybe you want to buy something big, and you're able to pool and get the resources or get the loan that you need, or get like that certain support that you need monetary wise, and you're able to make that happen. These are the types of things that will start to grow over the course of 2023. The last quarter moon in Capricorn is going to be interesting. Why is that? Because this is going to be a reflection period for many of you. And this reflection period is in the fifth house for you, which is where Pluto was just at for many years in Capricorn. And this can have to do with your children, the relationship you have to children. This can have to do with anything that you like worked so hard on in your heart space, in the fulfillment space, because the fifth house has to do with our heart. It has to do with the things that we love. It has to do with what we're into. And so there is a moment of pause here while all the other exciting stuff is happening, where you feel like that you have really learned and grown a lot when it comes to fulfillment, when it comes to happiness, when it comes to you feeling like emotionally you're equipped now to deal with any kind of situations where you know how your heart responds to these situations now. You are wiser because of it. This is a very wise last quarter moon. It gives you sort of this knowledge and this expansion in your mind to let you know, like, yes, we're in a new place. We feel stronger. Our mindset is stronger. We feel more responsible. And so there could be this reflection period that you are going to experience here. Last thing I do want to talk about is April 14th, Venus, actually, it's not the last thing. Okay. Second to last, Venus squares Saturn. Saturn just moved into your seventh house of relationships. Okay. So this has to do with you realizing that there's a situation between, work and your relationship dynamics that you have to work out. There is some kind of a blockage that feels off in relationships. So while again, all the exciting stuff is happening, there is this moment here where you realize, okay, there is this one specific relationship that seems to break down all the time, or there is a rejection theme, or there is an insecurity theme. You just feeling like you can't open up to this relationship dynamic, or you can't open up to this particular relationship. It could involve another female here. It could involve, someone who's got sort of like a very sort of strong energy around them, because we're taking a look at two planets that come with sort of this strong presence, and there's no longevity anymore inside of this relationship. So pay attention to this. This is a moment where you just get this brief window to kind of let go of things or validate yourself on things that you need to cut loose. Like, you can't continue with this thing anymore. Okay. So this is going to be really, really important as well. April 21st, and this is the last thing I want to talk about, is Mercury stations to go retrograde, 15 degrees in Taurus. This is going to be about any kind of travel, anything where you've signed up for a course or you are creating a new way on how to expand your life. And this can involve further knowledge, further publishing. You kind of, even in the outdoors, if there's something that you're doing in the outdoors, or you're thinking about the outdoors, you're thinking about a long distance travel, this time is preparing you to get all of your ducks in a row, okay? To open up to this new future. And it requires for you to become a lot more strategic and feel secure and whole in this new approach. So you get this moment here to reassess the situation and strategize. We're going to talk a little bit more about this because it's going to obviously roll into the month of May. And then Uranus is traveling with Mercury here as well. You can see that. I'm just going to hover right over it. If you're new to astrology, I just want to hover over it. This is where Mercury is at, the light green circle, and then right next to it is Uranus. And Uranus is ahead of Mercury. So at the end of April, there is a big sort of decision-making time when it comes to this new way in which you want to maybe even move forward. There could be some kind of travel involved, you being in another country, you going somewhere else and, creating a new kind of journey that will be very important to your life. Maybe you're wanting to move somewhere. And so there is a strategy that is required for it. And it's something brand new, it's fresh. So really great energy here, you guys. That's what I'm seeing. The next thing I want to focus on is we are going to be pulling a tarot card for you guys. Let's do it. Let's pull the tarot card. I don't know if you heard my dog snoring. She is always with me when I'm doing these readings. Like, she cannot be separated, and she's always with me. She is on her bed right now. I wish I could pick up. Everything is so connected. I wish I could pick up and just kind of show you where she's at. But she was snoring during your reading. She was like, yes, we can chill. Nothing to worry about. Look at this. 8 of Pentacles. First of all, can I just say, your numerology was 8. The 8 of Pentacles came up. I mean, talk about really focusing specifically on new things in your life that some of it will be new, some of it will be old, but they will bring a lot of value. All the small decisions that you're making this month, you may not even realize how much it's going to bring into your life. Like, the decisions that you're making right now, they're going to change your life. By the time you get to September, you're going to look back and be like, my life has changed so much already. Like, this is incredible. This is amazing. The 8 of Pentacles says all those small decision making, they're going to lead up to the big picture. And that is the most important message here for this month for you, Virgo. I hope that you enjoyed today's reading. I hope that it was helpful to you. I absolutely love hearing from you guys. Leave a comment below. You can follow me on Instagram at Aylin Sky Astro. You can also follow me on TikTok. I just absolutely love hearing from you guys. I hope that you are going to have the best month. I'm wishing you the best. And I'm going to see you in the next episode. Bye.